welcome back to the channel. Today I'm doing an honest review of our Rivian R1S from a real life mom perspective, me. This is not sponsored by Rivian or by anyone. We bought this vehicle outright as we were in the market looking for a new family vehicle. I have two kids under 3. They were at some point under 2 with this vehicle. I've had this for about 2-ish months, I think, almost going on 3 for this vehicle, so I can give you the things that I love and the things that I don't love so much about this vehicle, and if I would recommend it to you to purchase it as your next family car. So bear with me, this is real life talk. This isn't going to be curated or anything like this, but I am gonna give you some really good tips if you are looking at the R1S.
So we actually cross-shopped between the Tesla Model X and the Cybertruck, but the Rivian stood out because of the design, storage capacity, the amount of seats available, and we just wanted something electric.
So first up right here, let's go ahead and talk about the screen. I love the screen. Specifically, their cameras are bomb, especially when it comes to this. This is not an AI image. This is actually the grass right next to the Rivian, and it'll show you if you're in the lines. You can even also do this view, which I find really helpful for parking because it is quite a large vehicle. In terms of storage, I love this cup holder, and if you don't have any drinks at the moment, you can just push it in. There we go. I don't use this to charge my vehicle. I don't use this to charge my cell phone because I find it really slow, and also my cell phone heats up quite quickly, so usually I'll put my phone here just to rest. Sometimes I find that, especially with Apple Music, like, let's see if we can, there's a delay, there's a lag right there, there is a lag, and that might be quick for you, but as someone who likes technology to be quite speedy, you can see it takes a while for things to load. Another feature that I really like that we got was the darkening of the sunroof, really helpful, and we use this a lot because without it, I think you would die from the heat. Let's have it on first, and then you can see the difference. We've had to become creative because I feel like it's still too warm and bright for our infant, so we've had to put these screen shaders on the side as we haven't fully tinted our Rivian, and I think that's been quite helpful, and we will get our sides tinted.
Okay, here's what you're really here for. Car seats. We have 2 car seats installed, and the game changer for my family and I is that we can sit in the middle between the 2 kids. We can pass snacks, white faces, settle a tantrum without climbing over seats. We do long drives with our kids, and it's just easier having a parent at the back when they are quite young. This was honestly one of the biggest things I stressed about before buying the R1S. We are in that stage of life with strollers, diaper bags, snacks, you name it, and I have to say the cargo space delivered. Our Graco setup, that's a light stroller for the baby, fits back here with the double stroller. Most of the time the 2 back seats are folded down, so I can fit both strollers at the back there, no problem. But even when we have all 7 seats up and in use, I can still fit either stroller back there, but I do have to pick between either or. And under the trunk floor, there's also this great hidden storage space. Then there's the frunk, which I've honestly come to really love. I mainly use it for groceries, especially when I don't want bags rolling around in the back. The only thing that drives me a little crazy is the button to open the frunk on the front of the car. It's kind of tucked underneath, and I always catch myself standing there awkwardly feeling around back and forth trying to find it. Some family-friendly features I use a lot includes the kneel down mode where the vehicle lowers itself when parked. That's been really helpful with a toddler. It just makes it easier to get in and out without lifting as much. We also use a child lock all the time. It's super easy to toggle it on the screen, and I did turn off the proximity locking. We only have it on for grandpa. At first it seemed convenient walking up to the vehicle and all the door handles would open, but I just found it annoying, especially when I was just walking past my car and wasn't ready to drive.
So I will say for day-to-day driving, I really like it. You're high up, so that kneel down feature is specifically only when you are parked, but when you are driving regularly, you are higher up than even like most vehicles. Think of it like a truck, but it is difficult for me to get in and out, so we are looking into getting some sideboards installed for our vehicle.
So funny enough, while I was actually filming this video, I discovered there are not just buttons but handles to open the doors. Honestly, I love having both options. The button is fun because it pops the door open automatically, but sometimes it's just easier to grab a handle. I also bought the key fob, which for me was a must-have. I didn't like having to rely on the key card or the app like we did with the Tesla, but the Rivian app can sometimes lag a bit. It's not terrible, but there are those random moments when it's just not instant. That said, the app is amazing for things like pre-cooling or preheating the car before we head out, especially with kids. Total game changer. If you've enjoyed this video or found it helpful, I'd love it if you could hit that like button, and don't forget to subscribe for more honest reviews. Thanks for hanging out, and I'll see you in the next one.